If you've been following along with Project Chevelle, you've seen us make a few changes under the hood. We went from stock 307 to 383 to 6-liter LS. Ever since then, we've been comparing the two engines, old school versus new tech. Today we're going to talk about which one gives you the most bang for your buck. The Blueprint 383 retails for $3,899. We added the MSD Pro Billet distributor, 770 Holley carb, and some fancy Holley valve covers. Combined with everything needed to get it to run, the grand total came to $7,250. It made 430 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque on our dyno, then dropped right into the car. The 383 had a ton of torque right off idle, and it was hard to release the clutch without spinning the tires, but it ran out of breath around 6,000 RPM. On to the LS. The junkyard LQ9 came to us just as it was pulled from an 04 Escalade. We spent $1,200 on the engine, $1,300 on machine work and assembly. We added a comp cam, Phytech engine management, and the grand total for this engine came to $7,705. But it surprised us all when it made 496 horsepower on the dyno. The LS was a little bit softer off idle, but really came on around 3,000 and pulled all the way to 7,000. The LS install was a little more complicated, requiring engine mount adapters and additional wiring, but we still managed to get the job done in less than a week. Both engines are totally reliable for normal around-town driving. Most importantly, they both made the Chevelle feel like the muscle car that it's always wanted to be. When you add it all up, the LS slightly edges out the 383 in the horsepower per dollar comparison, but in our opinion, you can't go wrong either way. To see a detailed list with part numbers and prices for both engines, be sure to check out the LS vs 383 tech article on the toolbox at speedwaymotors.com.